If you're a golfer who wants to gain some clubhead speed and yardage, but do it in an easy way, then this is the video for you. I'm Natalie, this is the Pro Fit Golf channel. Now, all golfers, we want to hit the ball further, particularly with driver, and especially off the tee, regardless of the club. So maybe there's some bunkers you can't carry at your course, or a lake or some water that you can't get over, and it's frustrating. So we need to hit the ball a little bit further. But we don't want to spend ages with speed sticks, other gadgets and devices and buying new clubs. What we need to do is get a little bit stronger. Strength is an easy win in order to hit the golf ball further. And to do that, we have to get stronger through our bodies. If you want to be more mobile, you want to rotate and you want to put some speed into your golf swing, you need a good, strong, stable base. And that comes from using some exercises to develop some strength in your body. So here is a simple series of exercises you can do to gain some easy yards and distance without even trying. The first exercise is the squat with the heels raised. This is great for developing lower body strength, particularly in the quads, the hamstrings and the glutes. And lower body strength is so important to the golf swing to create that stability, but also to drive a lot of our power. So here I'm stood on the ramp. If you don't have a ramp, just raise your heels with a couple of small weight plates or some books at home. The idea is to keep the ribs stacked directly over the pelvis and just drop down as low as you can naturally, so maintaining this upper body position. You'll notice that white panel on the side of my jumper, it hardly moves. If anything, it matches the angle of my shin, and that would be the aim of the game from a squat. If this is too easy, we add weight. So in this next video, you'll see I've got the kettlebell and I'm holding it high into my chest. And our movement is exactly the same. So I'll create that same squat position that I did in body weight. The idea here is just to develop the legs even further by adding some weight. For this exercise, we'd be looking around about 12 to 15 in body weight, or about 6 to 10 if you're adding weight. Exercise number 2, this is the golf posture band rotations. Amazing exercise for developing that rotational speed and strength, but also challenging the core. And whilst we're doing this, we're trying to create some stability through the legs as well, so on a nice, strong basis. I've got the band here tied roughly at chest height. All I'll do is step out so there's some tension in the band, and then I'm just going to keep my arms straight and rotate through the upper body. So let my arms and my torso, my whole rib cage work as one, and you can let your hips go with you as well to create some hip turn. The idea here being nice and strong through the legs and start to get fast and strong through that upper body. Make sure the arms and the upper body work as one, not two separate elements. For this, we'd be looking around about 10 to 12 reps on each side. The third exercise, this is the glute bridge walkouts. This is an amazing exercise for developing the pelvis stability and helping the core work with the legs to keep the middle section nice and stable, which if we're going to hit the golf ball further is exactly what we need to do. So here you'll notice I've just laid down in a little bridge and I've lifted my hips off the ground. From here, I'm going to walk my heels out as far in front of me as I can, and then I'll walk them all the way back in so my heels get under my knees. The steps are going to be nice and small and shallow, and you need to keep your hips really low to the ground, so the waistband is only just off the ground. With this one, we only go as far as you can manage. So if it starts to hurt the lower back or you feel like the hamstrings can't take the tension, then don't walk the legs quite as far out. You're going to improve this with practice. A 1 rep is to go all the way out and all the way back in. And for this exercise, we'll be looking at starting around something like 5 to 10 reps. Really build this up and practice over time. Final exercise is the band wood chops. This is great for developing that speed and power into impact. So I've got the band above my head tied to something here like the squat rack. I'm going to grab onto the band to create some tension. And then all I'll do is chop down towards my natural impact position, letting my hips rotate and my upper body go with me, nice and fast and nice and hard with the band. Once you chop down, make sure you can control this for a split second. So use the core, use your whole body to control the tension, and don't let the band pull you straight back up. This is really important, so we're working the body to control this speed. Aim for 10 to 12 reps on your downswing side. So there we have a little exercise routine to help you to gain some strength and transfer that into clubhead speed and yardage off the tee. Now, for this to work properly, you have to be consistent. So we have to be doing these exercises on a regular basis. As a minimum, we'd be looking for twice a week, an optimum 3 or 4 times a week. Now, that might not be realistic for everybody, but if you aim for twice a week, you'll definitely see some benefits from these exercises. Give it a go. You may surprise yourself how easy it is to gain 5, 10 or 15 yards without really doing a lot. Thanks again for watching this video and being on my channel with me. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this and made some sense to you. Don't forget to share this channel with your golfing friends, and I'll see you next time for a brand new topic.